Right. Thank you so much for tuning into this live session. We are coming to the end of the day three between England and India. It's a five-match test series, the Anderson and Tendulkar Trophy. Wow! Each and every session, in fact, each and every ball is an event in this match. My God! When you look at both the teams, they have struggled with the batsmen not playing a proper shots, but moreover, the bowling is what really defining. They quite often say that batsmen will bring you sponsorships, but it is the bowlers who will bring you the championships. So it is the same with India tomorrow morning. India started really well this morning with the bat. The last time when I saw a tailender, or you can say a night watchman, scoring a half century was Amit Mishra. So Amit Mishra, when you talk about Amit Mishra, I think it should be maybe 10 years or 12 years ago, but that's how the things are. Uh, Excellent innings from Akash Deep. Can you imagine a bowler, a proper bowler, scoring 62 runs? And that's what it is. England kept on dropping lot many catches, and that is a really big concern. Earlier, India also dropped 18 catches in the entire five-match test series, but England also managed to drop 17. So which means they do have some issues, and that's we keep it aside. But the bowling conditions were dramatically changed on day three. Yes, the sun was out, and India went with a heavy roller. So what I mean by heavy roller is that when there is heavy roller on that pitch, right? It will be a true bounce and the ball will be coming onto the bat in much quicker way and most anticipated way. But once the ball softens, the reverse swing will be in the action. I think Siraj will be instrumental. So let us talk about second innings. It was a much better performance when compared to the first innings. When you look at Rahul Jaiswal, it was almost like Gautam Gambhir and Virendra Sehwag, but Virendra Sehwag in a left-hand batsman, Gautam Gambhir in a right-hand combination. But the flamboyance that Jaiswal is going at is tremendous. It just reminded me of Sehwag, who always attacks the bowlers, irrespective of the stadium and the situation. Yes, there were few drop chances. He was lucky enough, Jaiswal, but kept on capitalizing it and eventually scored a magnificent 100. So he likes very much playing against England, and that has been wonderful to notice. It's also a great uh, history created by these opening pairs, but I would like to say that whenever there is a chance to play in the South Africa or England or any New Zealand conditions, it's most important that to go with left and right combination. And we have seen it. It is going to eventually work, but you need to be little patient enough to understand. So, having said all this, the first innings total was totally disappointing, but at the same time, they learned quickly in India and went on scoring a mammoth total of 396. Decent contributions from all the players. So it was a game where you should contribute, and I mean this is the final game, and you do not have one more chance to prove yourself. So that's where Jaiswal excellent innings of 118 out of 164 balls. Akash Deep 66. It came as a surprise package, and England were not prepared for this syllabus. Gill was looking promising, but again, the LBW, the leg before wicket problem, same thing, which have seen it in the Lords, quite a carbon copy in the Kennington Oval as well. Karun Nair once again trying to feel for the ball and got behind. Ravindra Jadeja again, my God, he is in such a prime form, the most underrated all-rounder. We talk about Ben Stokes, we talk about Alice, but also have a look on Ravindra Jadeja. It's not easy to bat on certain conditions. The strike rate is also at 68.33, which means he's having that capacity to rotate the strike between the wickets, and that's a good thing. Decent contribution from Drew Jurel, and one thing I need to talk about is Washington Sundar. As soon as India lost 9 wickets, I think I remember they were around 345, 357, I guess, 356. So, in order to score that 40 runs with the tail ender, with Prasidh Krishna on the other hand, he was in a very T20 mode. Promise me, whatever you have seen it in the Gujarat Titans eliminator against the uh, Mumbai Indians, so it's that kind of a T20 mode. He has a, we have seen it, and it was fabulous. Sixes over the deep bigger point, over the square leg. He was looking in some serious beast mode, but again, he was running out of partners once again. We have seen it a number of times in all the matches that India has played so far, but 53 or 46. Look at the strike rate, 115.22. So that's how India has really ended their innings of 396. Once again, England bowlers 26 extras, which means there are 13 byes and 6 wides. So I think they did not learn from what they have done in the first innings and continue to bowl, but the pick of the bowlers was Josh Tongue. Remember England going with a bowler shot. So Chris Wokes is not part of the playing 11 anymore. They are going with a 10-member squad. So Gus Atkinson, though expensive, 4.7 per over, 27 overs, 127 runs, 3 wickets. Josh Tongue, 5 wickets, 30 overs and 125 runs. So all the bowlers went for an average of 4.5, though England thought that this pitch will be really misbehaving and it not behave on day three. One of the interesting points to mention here is that the session rate or the number of runs scored on an average, or you when look at the session rate, it was more than 110 runs. So which means India went with a very positive attack. Starting the day with a 52 runs lead, none would have imagined that India would be giving the target of 374. So finally, India has given 374. India's bowlers started with a very decent lines. Again, Jack Crawley and Ben Duckett. We have seen in the first innings, they were playing all the T20 shot, unorthodox way of playing. But having said, they were playing the last hour of the day. They were quite watchful, just respecting the bowlers, playing the shots according to the merit of the ball. Finally, just before the end of the day's play, beautiful delivery from Mohammad Siraj. And I mean, that is that kind of a delivery where you can understand we believe that India can square the series now. Eventually, it is 50 for 1 out of 14 overs, but you can consider as 50 for 2 without a Chris Wokes. It's going to be a very important day in India's new era of Test cricket. And that's where I believe Mohammad Siraj, Akashdeep should be more focused towards bowling right lens, not giving any room because again England will go with a heavy roller tomorrow morning. That's where a quick runs may happen. So India need to be just little careful in those areas. So as you said, it's been a fascinating test match. I mean, not even the fifth test match, but all the test match. England need 374 and they already score 50 runs. 324, the overs are not at all the matter because we are going to get around 180 to 190 overs. So that is out of equation. Only thing is if there is enough rain to make it a draw or India going all out and giving a excellent comeback and making it 2-all. It is advantage India as of now as we head to day 4, but as we said, the highest chase was not even at 250 in the Kennington Oval. So Duckett survived the day. He was not looking to score runs, but tomorrow morning watch out for Ben Duckett. If India can really strike him early, I think we are going to see the end of the match tomorrow itself. Mohammad Siraj has been phenomenal. 19 wickets in the entire series and most, and is a leading on top of the table. So let's see how the game proceeds for tomorrow. Hoping India make it 2-all. Not only an important day, but at the same time, when you look at the World Test Championship 2025 to 2027 cycle, going to be a big boost for all the young fans and at the same time, a team in transition. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any other questions regarding this. And thank you for watching this. Have a great day. See you after tomorrow's India. Thank you.